First and foremost, I want to say Kal Halal Yahweh, Wa Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and salutation to you, acting, pushing His word in truth and sincerity. Okay, I wanted to do a small video on the end is near. Because if you acting has been watching the apostles videos and also with GMS Ancient of Days, the Lord's been bringing up a lot of Jakes that have been chipped, been chipped because they're in the army, and that's prophecy, man. That's a prophecy. That's a vibration that's being pushed out right now because the chip is near. All right. So first, before I get into scriptures, I wanted to start off with an article that I read. Okay. This is well, it's by NBC News. Excuse me. It's by NBC News. And it says all American. The title is All Americans will receive a microchip implant in 2017. It says NBC has recently predicted that in 2017 all Americans will be tagged with a microchip. With microchips, they will be implanted to help identify individuals immediately. According to reports, the technology is used to answer anyone's question. Any one question: Who am I? Or am I who I say I am? I don't know if you guys can see it, but that's the NBC News I'm reading on right now. But it goes on to say, some worry, however, the RFID chip, which if you guys don't know stands for Radio Frequency Identification Device. The RFID microchip implant will give the government too much power, allowing them to track every move. In some states, like Virginia, leg, legis, leg, legislation, legislations, slack if I'm pronouncing that wrong, is in process to stop this from happening. The report also reveals the RFID chip, which won't happen because, in the end of the day, the people who are trying to push out a bill to stop the chips from happening also don't know what's going on. Because you have to understand the banking families, the higher elites, they don't let everyone on their secrets, right? On their plan, on their agenda. So even if they try to, it's not going to happen, right? Because at the end of the day, this is prophecy and it's going to get pushed out. The Lord's going to make it somehow where they're going to eventually give in to the RFID chip. People there in Virginia. He says is in process to stop happening. The report also reveals the RFID chip brain chip. The RFID brain chip that has been developed and is currently being tested on several humans. So it's already being tested on several humans. And the thing is, in Chicago, they have concentration camps, and a lot of homeless people have been going missing. Well, that's where they're going to. These homeless people are going. They get taken because they're considered the scum of society, right? Because they're homeless, the poor of the poor, and they are taken to run test trials to be implanted with the chip. You know. So it says the report also revealed the RFID brain chip that has been developed is currently being tested on several humans. Microchip implant by 2017. It was reported that the use of microchip in Bill HR 4872, that's the bill they passed for the chip, was located on page 1014 under National Medical Device Registry. So Esau is using that play on words, right? They use it in that bill. The RFID chip is known as National Medical Device Registry, right? And the reason why is because without the chip, you're not gonna be able to register in for healthcare. The chip is the healthcare, like Obamacare. That is the chip in there. The chip is in Obamacare, or the chip rather say the chip is Obamacare. It says it tells about a class 2 device that is implantable. And yes, they passed the bill. Read 1014 in HR 4872. Read class 2 special control guidance for FDA staff. With the RFID chip, with the RFID microchip, they can track the movement of the people that are implanted. They can also control the money and the food of the people. It is also reported to be possible to even kill the people that don't obey. The HR 3962 bill is an exact copy of the HR 3200 bill in with the expectation expectations of just a few words removed concerning the chip. Again, play on words, right? It says, or better yet, known as, for you deeper Akims, better known as word magic. You know, it's removed concerning the RFID microchip, but the ability to chip every citizen of the United States is still in the bill. Open bill and read pages 1501 through 1510. Read class 2 special control guidance for FDA staff. Read and do the research for yourself, and then it gives you the link to the actual bill. So, for you guys who are not too sure, well, you can look up the bill yourself. It's easy. You can go on Google and look up the HR 3200 bill and compare it to the 4862 bill. HR 4862 bill, and go to the pages that talk about the chip, and you can compare. You can see where they might take a couple words out and basically uh, uh, coat the chip or RFID. They coat that with different words, using wordplay, word magic. That's what Esau's all about. Because you know what? Like the apostles keep pushing out, even Kabar used to always say this all the time too, that words are powerful, man. If you don't, you need to know the true meaning of your words, the etymon or the etymology of your words, if you really want to free your mind, so to speak. If you want to get into this truth, if you're in this truth, words are a valuable weapon to you. Because you can't, it's like Esau's already gotten 90% of the population, um, in basically in a dream world, just by using words. He didn't even have to use excess force, other than slavery and such. But nowadays, he doesn't have to use excess force. He could just, it's through the words, the power of the words, you know. And I just got a couple scriptures to go into, because this is it. This is it, brothers. We're close to the end here. The Lord is showing you other Jakes that have been chipped. And there was a Jake that was chipped in like multiple places in his body, under his tongue, in his shoulder, in his arms, his hands. So I mean, the thing's real, man. You can't deny the truth. The scripture says that. Uh, Actually, I'll just read it real quick. Well, on here. There we go. This is Romans chapter 3 verse 3, and it says, "For what if some did not believe, you scoffers? Shall their unbelief make the faith of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai without effect? Yahweh Hashem Yahushai forbid. Yea, let let the Most High be let the Most High be true, but every man a liar, as it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy sayings, and mightest overcome when thou art judged. So it doesn't matter if you guys don't believe in a chip, or you think that, like, you think that we're a bunch of buffoons or that we're crazy because we talk about an RFID chip that's going to be implanted in the masses of people, and how if you don't take it, they're going to kill you. Well, just because you don't believe doesn't mean it's not going to happen. Right in front of your face, without even believing the Bible, there's people from war, okay, from the army, from the military, who have approached GMS and have told them that they've been chipped and that it's a mandatory thing to get chipped if you're going to join the army. Mandatory thing. Which is funny because the army goes back to NATO, right? Which NATO is the beast. And the scriptures do say, actually, it's one of my scriptures anyway, so I'll go to it right now. This is Revelations 14:9, and it says, "And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, If any man worship the beast and his image," the beast is NATO, okay? And it says, "and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation," righteous anger. "And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstones," the nuclear missiles, the ICBM missiles, right? Intercontinental berserk missiles. Go from continent to continent. I think it takes 25 minutes, just 25 minutes from one missile to go from Russia to America, or from America to Russia. Only 25 minutes. It says, "and shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels, and in the presence of the Lamb," which is Yahweh Shai. "And the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever." And because America is going to be a desert, man, it's going to be a desert. It's going to be like that forever, because anytime it's going to be set as a reminder of how wicked the world was, the world once was, and how wicked, Esau was able to be. You know, it says, "and they have no," verse 11, "and the smoke of their torment ascends up forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast and his image. And whosoever receiveth the mark of his name, here is the patience, and whoever receives the mark of his name." So even though Esau is gonna bring out this chip, and is gonna basically coat it with so many so-called benefits, like, for one, no more no more theft. 'Cause people are not gonna be able to rob you of your cash. They would have to cut off your arm, right? But when they cut off your arm, the chip is automatically shut off. Okay, that'll be a benefit. Missing children, you'll be able to track them down. Okay, and it's gonna be more, and that's just two of the many different benefits they're gonna use to blanket the true motive of the chip, which is control, absolute, complete control over the whole world, especially Israel. That's what Esau really wants, right? Control of Israel, complete control of all Israel, and then after that, eradicate Israel. So that's exactly what, you know the true true meaning of the chip is. This is complete utter control, no privacy whatsoever. Okay, and that's what Esau is working hard to do, diligently trying to do. All right, now you have to talk about it. I mean, there's already places in Europe where there's stores. Heck, even here in Regina, I went to go pawn something the other day, and you have to put your thumbprint in to pawn it. You don't even need your license anymore. So this stuff is getting pushed out everywhere, not just in America, but in Canada and all over the world.